So we got, how strong is Ultra Ego Vegeta? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm the biggest Dragon Ball fan out here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a D1 Dragon Ball glazer. I always glaze Goku and all of the Z fighters except for Yamcha and Tien. They don't need a glaze, bro. They not there yet. You know what I'm saying? They're not there yet. But I haven't touched the Dragon Ball Super manga yet. So how strong is Ultra Ego Vegeta? I have no idea. I wanted to start reading the manga because I heard that it was different from the Dragon Ball Super manga. So even if I started the Dragon Ball Super manga from the beginning, I would be having a different type of content and a different type of story from Dragon Ball the Super the anime. So I was like, all right. Then they said they were making a remake of the Super anime, plus they were making so Galactical Patrol, which is a follow up of what was happening in the anime. So I'm like, do I wait for it or do I watch or do I read the manga? Because often when I read the manga of an anime, I have a hard time watching the anime after because I'm already knowing what's the fuck gonna happen. So I'm not that into it. You know what I'm saying? But it's Dragon Ball, so I'll probably still be into it. I don't know, bro. Whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, yeah. No, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, I don't know, bro. The chat is not on the screen. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I don't know what the fuck.
Ultra Ego Vegeta. The Prince of All Saiyans has had many iterations.
The Prince of All Saiyans.
Vastly different, but one thing both versions can agree on is that Vegeta's strength is absolutely ridiculous.
Yup.
Vegeta later in the series gaining strength to surpass Frieza, who has statements of being able to destroy the entire universe.
Well, I wouldn't say that. At Namek Saga, Frieza could not destroy the universe. He could destroy planets, sure. But Universal, nah, we'll put him at multiplanetary. Because even Cell had the power to destroy a solar system, but it was stated, like back in the Dead Battle one, even in the Dead Battle one, it stated that the Namekian said that he had the power to take over the universe. But that's over time, because even he said he had enough chi to blew up the entire solar system. So I would not say that, you know what I'm saying?
In his fight on Namek, Frieza was able to survive.
Man, that's bring back memory. I'm going to read Dragon Ball Z too. You know, matter of fact, I'm going to read the whole Dragon Ball series, man. I don't care.
Bomb with the energy of the entire universe, surpassing
Then I'm going to watch the anime too.
He was stated to have infinite and
I don't have anything to watch at the
not being in
moment.
reference.
I don't mind. I don't have anything to watch or read at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't mind, bro. It's Dragon Ball. Who wouldn't be okay with watching and reading Dragon Ball from the beginning to the end? What? Fuck, nobody.
Surpassing Cell, who is stated to have infinite and bottomless strength, with this not being in reference
well,
to
it wasn't really infinite or bottomless strength. It's more like because of his multiple DNA mixed together, he could potentially. He was the greatest. He was the ultimate life form. If we be honest, he was the ultimate life form, bro. He could grow stronger each and every time he grew closer to his dad with the Saiyan DNA and with with Piccolo's DNA and the Namekian DNA. He could regenerate from any kind of damage as long as his compound DNA wasn't destroyed. He could regenerate from it and basically become stronger each and every time, which that's bottomless. It's like kind of like Saitama, who grows stronger. They grow stronger too. Everybody grows stronger, man. I know I'm going there, but Saitama fans and he has infinite strength. Nah, he has infinite potential, and so many people in DBZ have it, bro. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy.
Infinite stamina, but rather his battle power is stated by the narrator, surpassing Majin Buu, who could destroy the entire universe in a poof, and has the ability to literally scream out of dimensions and travel to the afterlife to kill his...
He screams. Well, that was Majin Buu without whatever. It was Super Buu. I forget which one it is, but he could. Even Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks could do it. And yeah, he ran the fate
And now
in
Vegeta is
hell.
no longer just going to surpass Kakarot, but surpass the gods themselves. The beginning of Dragon Ball Super is where Vegeta's strength takes a turn for the best, as it begins with Beerus, the god of destruction, who is awakened after decades of slumber, traveling through the universe in search of a warrior from his prophetic
The
dream.
Super Saiyan
a
God.
divine Saiyan, a Super Saiyan god. Beerus travels to King
That was
Kai's
not how
planet
you
and
write
defeats
Saiyan, but
Goku as a
whatever.
Super Saiyan 3 in only 2 blows, but when royalty needs something done, he has to do it himself. Beerus travels to Earth, and when Vegeta witnesses Bulma being
Wait, Vegeta didn't start dancing? That was funny though. He didn't start dancing to appease my boy Beerus? Come on, man. Yeah, after she got slapped, yeah, but before that, he was dancing and shit.
slapped, something snaps inside him. Vegeta erupts with rage, surpassing Super Saiyan 3 Kakarot and pummels a literal god of destruction, forcing Beerus
Well, thanks to Daima, we know that he, at that point, he already had Super Saiyan 3, but he didn't use it. And Goku already had Super Saiyan 4, but he didn't use it either because it's not as good as Super Saiyan God, which kind of doesn't make sense because in his fight against Beerus, he could have used Super Saiyan 4. Well, Daima was created after that, so at that point, he technically did have it. Alright, it's confusing,
to
man.
acknowledge his strength, but Beerus is a god for a reason and defeats
Yeah.
Vegeta effortlessly, proving that raw rage is not enough. The only path forward is divinity. The Z-Fighters summon Shenron and learn the ritual of the Super Saiyan God, 5 pure-hearted Saiyans pouring their light into a 6th, and Kakarot ascends into godhood, becoming a Super Saiyan God. Goku and Beerus clash so violently that the Elder Kai states that their punches alone would destroy the entirety of Universe 7. The Universe 7 macrocosm being composed of multiple infinite spacetimes, including the afterlife, which guidebooks explicitly state transcends the concepts of space and time themselves. And yet this is only the beginning. Vegeta refuses to remain behind and trains under Whis, achieving Super Saiyan Blue with such mastery that he rivals Kakarot.
The Super Saiyan got it so after too, which I didn't understand because technically Super Saiyan Blue is a Super Saiyan form of Super Saiyan God, which means that he jumped past Super Saiyan God. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he just didn't didn't use it. I don't know because Goku wasn't using it either. So you know.
Gained his universe-threatening power in his base form, which means Vegeta was able to figure out a way to unlock Divine Ki without performing any ritual at all.
Yeah,
Vegeta
that's crazy, bro. That's actually
challenges
crazy.
the multiverse itself, facing warriors of Universe 6,
tournament
and the
of
assassin
power.
Hit, who can skip forward in time, with it being revealed that Vegeta could have defeated
defeated
him. However, the Axis energy output of Super Saiyan Blue only allowed him to use 10% of his full strength, which means Vegeta can literally defeat warriors that can travel into the future with this new Super Saiyan Blue. In his son's future timeline, Vegeta dismantles Goku Black using Super Saiyan God alone, completely dominating a divine being and proving his strength is accelerating
I like Goku
beyond.
Black. I really like Goku Black. I don't know why, but ever since I've seen him, ever since he appeared in the show, I've liked Goku Black. You know, I really like him. I don't know, maybe it's his philosophy or the way he battles, cause you don't see that kind of balance a lot. You know, with Ki, you can make anything, but Goku and Vegeta use it only as blasts. But he used it as, he made weapons, blade, blast, everything. I love his fighting style. And Super Saiyan Rose, it was kind of nice. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the design of Super Saiyan Rose.
By the time of the Tournament of Power, Vegeta faces Jiren, a mortal stated to surpass his own god of destruction, but the gods of destruction themselves possessing power.
Mermod, whatever his name was, he was scared of Jiren, so yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was scared of Jiren, so yeah, he surpassed him.
That transcends dimensional boundaries, and Vegeta is able to track this warrior's
But I don't think he was one of the
and land
strongest
clean shots
gods of
before
destruction.
evolving his Super Saiyan Blue entirely. With
Super
Vegeta
Saiyan
at this
Blue
point in the
evolution.
Tournament of Power surpassing Goku's Ultra Instinct from the very start, with Ultra Instinct Goku being able to shape the entire infinite world of Void just by existing, with the infinite world of Void being implied to be more durable than the macrocosms, which these characters can pretty
Grand
much...
Priest said it was, the Grand Priest created to be more durable than the macrocosm itself so that the fighters could go all out without worrying about harming their universe.
blink away. After the Tournament of Power, a new threat emerges.
Moros.
Moro the Planet
From
Eater.
now on, unknown territory. I have no idea who these people are. I've heard about them. I haven't read the manga, so I can't say much about it. So, unknown territory.
Who consumes entire worlds, gaining power with each one. Vegeta
Okay,
seeks
so
power not
he's Galactus, the devourer of worlds. All right,
through
morals.
brute force, but refinement, and travels to Yardrat, mastering spirit control, learning to
Oh, ain't that the planet where Goku went after fighting Frieza on Namek? Vegeta went to Yardrat? What?
techniques like instant transmission and spirit fission in months, techniques that took Kakarot an entire year just to grasp the basics. Vegeta returns to Earth
So
smiling
Vegeta,
as he takes
I've always wondered, because Goku was always shown as talent, as incredible talent, with instinct and all of that, you know. He's obviously hard working. But when you put Vegeta and Goku together, Goku is the definition of talent, and Vegeta is the definition of hard work. But here, Vegeta, you learn what Goku learned in I guess he said days or whatever. I don't know. It kind of passed through my head. So now it mixed shit up in my head, because Vegeta is pride, Saiyan royalty, plus of course he has talent, but he's mostly hard working. Goku is like, you know, the low ranking warrior that surpasses the royalty. Incredible talent, brought to its fullest potential with hard work, you know what I'm saying? But it's when you compare Vegeta and Goku when it comes to talent, for me, Goku is always the more talented one. So I'm a little confused about this.
on Moro the Planet Eater, with Moro at this point being able to dominate Ultra Instinct Omen Goku, and with every strike, Vegeta is forcing more and more energy out of Moro's body and returning it across the universe, literally beating the life out of Moro and revealing that Vegeta can separate fusions and divine bonds themselves. And it was even stated within this arc that Vegeta's Evolution Blue is even stronger than Goku's Ultra Instinct. But the universe escalates once again with Granola, who wished to become the strongest being in the entire universe.
Is
and
that
after
a
defeating
Shenron?
Ultra Instinct Goku, Vegeta stands unafraid as he's learned something from a destroyer. Vegeta
Yeah, this
challenges
is what I like about the Super and what Toyotaro did with it. Vegeta and Goku have been walking basically the same path, with Goku being in front and Vegeta always trailing a little bit behind, and you know, but they've always walked the same path. But what Toyotaro did is he made them go through he made them walk different paths with that fit their character and who they are. Vegeta with his pride, his back then desire, his destruction and all that, following the path of a god of destruction. It fits his character. And Goku following the path of an kind of angel, because he's always been a good person. He's always like, you know, well, I wouldn't say calm, but you know, when it comes to battle, he's calming down. He's, you know, that's what I like about what Toyotaro did with Dragon Ball. Like, instead of these two continuing to walk the same path, he made them walk different paths which fit who they are, their characters and all that.
Olan tells him that he's only the strongest in the universe for a short amount of time, and he's getting stronger and stronger by the second. For Granola deciding he needs to defeat Vegeta before he truly does surpass him. But that's exactly what he wanted. As Vegeta coughs up blood from Granola's attack, he begins to laugh, and a familiar aura surrounds his body. Putting aside all of his trauma of Frieza destroying his planet and blaming it on himself. Putting aside his anger that he always lives in Kakarot's shadow. As all of his emotions fade away, only one arises to the surface. Vegeta explodes with energy. The energy of a destroyer. And once again becomes the Prince of Destruction. Ultra Ego Vegeta. Vegeta in this new form states that his energy is boundless and completely mollywops the strongest in the universe. With this form being extremely interesting, as it is the complete opposition of Ultra Instinct.
That's what I think, exactly what I like. Goku and Vegeta are different persons, which you can even say they are different side of the same coin, You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like by the, like, I seen what what was it, Kakume, I believe. What I didn't like about what I heard about it is that Vegeta acquired Ultra Instinct. I was like, no, this doesn't work. It goes against Vegeta's character. And this is what I like about the original, the Super and Toyotaru, is what he did. Vegeta walks his own path. Not giving him Ultra Instinct would have been like, all right, bro, like, I guess. But giving him a different form from Goku that isn't weaker than Goku's Ultra Instinct by any way, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, you can put them on the same level, but it's different. It's not the same. It's you know, I really like this about what Toyotawa did with Dragon Ball. I really like what he did with that.
Deliberately decides to get him.
That's why I didn't read Kakume, because he was given Vegeta was I was interested at first, you know what I'm saying? Because Broly find like crazy, but then I was like, nah, bro, I'm good, because Vegeta got Ultra Instinct. I was like, no, this goes against his character. It doesn't fit Vegeta. It doesn't fit who Vegeta is at his origin. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't read Kakume, because of that.
To get even stronger, and with the ability to erase things from existence, yeah, this form is completely broken. Vegeta fights against another wishful opponent who wants to be the strongest in the universe. Gas. With Gas being so powerful that he's able to take on Vegeta and Kakarot at the exact same time, with both of them using their perfected forms. Goku using perfected Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta using Ultra Ego, and yet both of them are getting destroyed. But not for long. As I stated before, the more damage Vegeta receives, the stronger he becomes. Vegeta is able to turn the tides on Gas, landing multiple clean shots, after just previously not being able to land a single one, even with Goku's help. And this happens within a span of a few seconds, which makes yet another...
He gets stronger as he receives more damage? That's crazy.
One of the supposed strongest in the universe.
In the fight, even if as long as your enemy is equal or stronger than you, you're gonna receive damage. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's not, even if he's weaker, you can receive damage. But that means, Vegeta in a fight continuously grows stronger. Obviously, they do Goku too, because that's basically what Saiyan do. But this is like of ×2 boost. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Overall, Ultra Ego Vegeta would scale from complex multiversal to outerversal
with infinite to irrelevant speed.
In the end, Vegeta has come a long way from being seen as Kakarot's lesser, and now makes the strongest beings in the universe cower before him. Because you're not going to overpower his strength. The best you can do is seal it. Because you might be able to damage him at first, but in the end, he doesn't even feel it. What's up, guys?
He doesn't even feel it. Of course he does. Of course he does. He feels it, but it makes him stronger. So I can thinking about who Vegeta is, and the fact, obviously Goku also like getting stronger, but Vegeta, the more you hit him, he's gonna be like, yo, I'm getting stronger than Kakarot. Kakarot, I'm leaving Kakarot in the dust. I'm surpassing this nigga. Hey. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that he wouldn't feel the damage, but he would kind of like it, because at the end of the day, it's making him stronger. You know what I'm saying?